Hello everyone and welcome to the DPB podcast. I'm your host Ryan Modis. This is episode number 215 for June 8th, 2021.
Welcome to the Disney Pins Blog Podcast, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world.
Welcome back to the show everyone, where we discuss the weekly pin news. Before we get into that, I want to mention real quick for housekeeping, we have two things. The first one is we have an update at DPB Store. You may have noticed the homepage now has two added categories. So whenever you go to dpbstore.com, it used to just be new arrivals and Disney pins. We broke that out. So now it features Artland pins and Loungefly pins. So just quick, easy access. Before the categories were hidden a little bit, but now they're on the homepage of the store. Second item for housekeeping is our June giveaway is coming up here very soon, probably within the next week. We do monthly giveaways at Disney Pins Blog, so keep an eye out for that. All right, let's get into the pin news. First, we're going to start off with Shop Disney. On June 2nd, they released the Disney Parks Wishables Series 2 collectible pin pack. There are 16 different pins in this series featuring Space Mountain, Coco, Peter Pan, Beauty and the Beast, and more. And this should be appearing at Disney Parks soon. But right now, it's just online at Shop Disney. Retail price is $27.99, and there are 5 randomly selected pins per pouch. Next up at Shop Disney, there were 2 D23 exclusive pin releases. The first one features the Hunchback of Notre Dame 25th anniversary. It's limited edition of 1,750, and the retail price is $12.99. The second one features Miss Minutes from Loki, and this one is limited edition of 2012 with a retail price of $16.99. Both of those released on Monday, June 7th at shopdisney.com and are exclusive for D23 Gold members. Okay, next we'll move on to Loungefly. Their Tuesday pin release features Cinderella Castle. This one released on June 8th, the day I'm recording this podcast. And it's limited edition of 1,000, retail price $25, just like the standard Tuesday releases at Loungefly. Beautiful pin though, features Cinderella Castle in the background, and then you have the coach in the front with the horses, and that is on a sliding element. Next, there were a few new villain pin releases from Loungefly. We actually had these at DPB Store. The first one is a lanyard pin set. It features Dr. Facilier, Cruella de Vil, Jafar, and Hades, and comes on the lanyard as well. Retail price for that is $25. And then there was a Disney Villains blind box pin set. We also had these at DPB Store, and some of them sold out very quickly. There might be 1 or 2 left over, but they have like flames in the background, and there are 6 different pins featuring Captain Hook, Queen of Hearts, Jafar, Ursula, Maleficent, and Evil Queen is the chaser pin. So that's the rare one of the set. And there's also a Ratatouille blind box pin set from Loungefly, and we also had this at DPB Store, and it went very quickly. At the time of this recording, we might have 1 or 2 left from this set. I really love this set. It's probably one of my favorites so far that Loungefly has done. You have Remy cooking the omelet for breakfast. He's grating a carrot in the second pin. Then he's eating in one, and then the other 2 pins, he's preparing the ratatouille meal. And then the last pin, which is the chaser, he's eating a piece of cheese. And then we get into the Beauty and the Beast pin releases from Loungefly. First up, though, there was a card holder lanyard. Really nice design of this one. Comes with a Enchanted Rose rubber charm. We also have this one in the store for a retail price of $12. Beast and Belle dancing on the front. And then there was a gorgeous Beauty and the Beast Portraits blind box pin set from Loungefly. Again, we also have this one at DPB Store. More quantity of these ones, so if you guys want to check out the store, if you're interested in any, they feature Beast, Lumiere, Cogsworth, Mrs. Potts, Chip, and then Belle, which Belle is the chaser, the rare one. And she has glitter embellishments on her pin. All right, moving on to BoxLunch. First up, they had a Loki Chibi style pin release. This one has a retail price of $8.90. And then they also had a blind box pin set from Loungefly. This one is called Mealtime with Stitch. You have Stitch in a donut. Looks like he's eating sushi in one, a cupcake, ice cream, a pizza, and a pretzel. Pretty cute set there. Retail price $9.90 per box. And then we move on to Hot Topic. They also had a Stitch blind box pin set from Loungefly. This one is called Summer Stitch. Looks like he's ready for the beach. You have Stitch in a lawn chair. Another one next to his surfboard, in a pool raft. He's got his swimming trunks on, in the beach as a mermaid, and then playing the ukulele. Those ones have a retail price of $8.90. Also at Hot Topic, there was a Star Wars Ahsoka pin release. This one has various shades of purple on it. Nice looking design. Retail price $8.90. And then Hot Topic also had a Pride pin release. This one featuring a Mickey Mouse ear hat. You got the rainbow colors on that pin. Retail price $8.90 again. And then there was another blind box pin set at Hot Topic. This one featuring Pixar ice cream cones. The characters include Buzz Lightyear, Solly, Kevin, Edna Mode, Remy, and Nemo. Those are $8.90 as well. It must be the week for blind box pin sets. And then finally at Hot Topic, there was a Fox and the Hound Todd and Copper pin release. You have both of them featured on this pin, and it has a retail price of $8.90. Alright, next up is Disney Employee Center. Last week they had a special Mulan pin release. I updated the blog post with a photo of the actual pins just so you guys could see the detail. They're pin-on-pin designs with beautiful gold frames. Very nice looking pins here. Limited edition of $250, and they had a retail price of $35. Next we'll head over to Tokyo Disney Resort. They had a new summertime pin release featuring Minnie Mouse. And it's kind of her silhouette, all with a gold tone finish, and it reads summer at the bottom. Next up is Shanghai Disney Resort, and they had a Pirates of the Caribbean themed Stitch pin. You have Stitch here dressed as a pirate, and it says, "Yo ho, a pirate's life for me." That is an open edition pin released at the end of May. Alright, and now for Disney Parks in America. First, we're going to start off with Avengers Campus. It opened this past Friday, and we did post the 2 opening day pin releases. One is a limited release pin with the Avengers logo. It reads Avengers Campus in June 4th, 2021 at the bottom. And then there was a jumbo pin. This one is limited edition of 1,500 with a retail price of $64.99. We also featured all of the Web Spider-Man pins. This is the Worldwide Engineering Brigade pins. Again, these are all from Adventures Campus. There are a ton of them. The blog post at DisneyPinsBlog.com has photos of everything if you guys want a closer look. There are also a bunch of other Adventures Campus pins. I didn't get photos of everything yet. That will be coming soon though. Once I get them all together, I will be sure to post them at Disney Pins blog. But there's also a mystery pin collection for Adventures Campus. Alright, next up at Disney Parks in America was a new Mickey and Friends Cuties Booster pin set. I spotted this one at Disney's Hollywood Studios this past weekend. It features 5 pins, open edition with a retail price of $32.99. It features Donald Duck, Minnie Mouse, Mickey, Goofy, and Chip and Dale. And then this also released at shopdisney.com, so it's in parks and online. Next up, there were 2 new reversible lanyards that released at Disney Parks. The first one features an Americana Mickey Mouse lanyard. One side features the silhouette of Mickey with the American flag, and the reverse side features stars on a blue background. And then there was a Wishables lanyard. Each side of the lanyard features various Wishables characters. Both of these have a retail price of $12.99. Alright, and now for the new pin releases this week at Disney Parks. First up is Walt Disney World. 2 pins that previously released at Disneyland are now available at Walt Disney World. It's the Timon Terrarium series pin. That released at the end of April at Disneyland, and then just released on Tuesday, June 8th at Walt Disney World. And then the Kylo Ren First Order slider pin, that released last week at Disneyland. It's also available now at Walt Disney World. And then there were 2 new pin releases in the Windows of Main Street USA collection. The first one features Oswald, has a slider element on the window. It's limited edition of 3,000, retail price $19.99. And then the second one features Pinocchio. This one is a double hinge pin with stained glass. Beautiful design. Again, limited edition 3,000, retail price $19.99. So these were supposed to be, I think, the April and June releases. Now Walt Disney World is caught up. Again, this is a split coast release, so it's supposed to alternate each month. 1 month at Disneyland, the next month at Walt Disney World, but we haven't had one for a long time at Walt Disney World, so we are now caught up with 2 releases this week. And then next are the Disneyland pin releases. The 6th release in the Disney Dream Destinations collection came out, and it features Hercules. This is limited edition of 2,500 with a retail price of $19.99. It reads, "Visit Mount Olympus" on it. And then the second pin that released at Disneyland features the Terrarium series again. This is the 6th pin in the Terrarium series, so Walt Disney World has to get caught up now. This is supposed to be the June release, so Disneyland is on track. But we just got Timon, which was the May release. This one features Flounder and Sebastian from The Little Mermaid. And this one has a piece of glass in the front. So it almost looks like it's an aquarium because they're swimming in the water. Only the top part of the pin is open on this one. Limited edition 4,000, retail price $19.99. Then on both coasts, the 2nd edition Series 2 Tiny Kingdom Mystery Pin Collection released. Walt Disney World gets their own version, which has 24 different pins in it. There are 3 randomly selected pins per box. And then Disneyland gets their own version as well, which again has 24 pins, 3 pins per box, and the retail price is $19.99 each. So this is a continuation of the Tiny Kingdom 2nd edition collection at Disney parks. All right, so I think that's going to do it for episode number 215 of the DPB podcast. Thank you guys very much for listening and watching. Hope everyone has a great week. See ya.